House Church. I'm Greg. It's a pleasure to meet you. Yep, our facial ID recognition system flagged you guys as first-time guests in the parking lot. That's why we sent out a golf cart to pick you up and bring you in here. We just wanted you to feel right at home here at Daddy's House Church. Yeah, about 20 steps to your right, you'll find our newly renovated Holy Grounds Cafe. You might have heard about it on social media. And don't forget that on the second floor, we have our tennis courts and our swimming pool. They're going to be available after 11 a.m., so be sure to throw those into your rotation today. Yep, that's right. On the third level, we have our brand new spa, salon, and massage parlor. Our intern team would love to get you relaxed and refreshed in between any of our 32 services. Oh, and don't forget, at about 2 o'clock, our private movie theater on level 4 is going to be having a showing of The Chosen. That's right, we're going to be binge watching it all day. It's our 27th rewatch. Yeah, and you didn't hear it from me, but Dallas Jenkins might be stopping by with a special look at season 4. I know, yeah, one of the disciples comes out as a little fruity, if you know what I mean, a little. Judging by the look of your teenagers, that might minister to them, so be sure to stop by for that, okay? Hey, if you guys need anything, you let me know, all right? We're family now. We love you, okay? Take care.
Although some people may look at that as a parody or a satire or an exaggeration, the sad part about it is that I have literally been to some mega churches that have many of the things to which he's talking about. I'm talking about the pools, the golf courses. Yes, that's what I said. I've been to a church that actually sat and had a golf course. They've had the spas, the cafes, all these different things that the church is paying for, but also utilizing as a way to make money. But let's be real. What is it really about? It's about getting people to come to their church. It's about having numbers. This is why they was swagging and surfing in church. It's about getting numbers in there. It ain't about their whole message of salvation. This is why they own the Astrodome in Texas with the church. But then soon as Joel Osteen had the hurricane, can't allow the people, the vagabonds, the ones who are not paying money to the church to come in. It's about making it a comfortable space for those who are giving that money to make more money. That's the goal. They claim it's about saving souls, but you're making it lavish for the people to attract, like, ooh, at our church we got, and at our church we got, allowing for your people to go out and brag and talk about all the great stuff that you got at your church in order to attract more and more people and get more and more money. And yes, I'm sure they do something for the community. But let's be real. We just drove through downtown Atlanta last night. You know, they giving some little food with the homeless and making sure that they take pictures with the homeless people when they're giving that food, because we got to put this on social media to show that we are taking care of the people, you know, so they got to take some pictures. But, you know, they do a little here, a little there. We're going to go to a country, you know, over in Africa or South America. We're going to go dig a well. We're going to dig them a well. Yeah, we've done something. See, we're spreading the gospel. How much more could you have done without the golf course? How much more could you have done without the spas? How much more can you have done without the swimming pools, without all these other lavish things? Does it really require all those things to spread your message? See, this is one of the reasons why people are leaving your churches and your communities, because you're showing who you really are. And many are going to come on here, Christians, and going to say those are false teachers, false teachers, false teachers. But in the small churches, what are y'all doing? Teaching the same title message. And as I was scrolling through TikTok today, and many churches were, you know, live broadcasting, I had about 10 people in there. I had about 15 people in there, struggling to keep the lights on, struggling to keep the bills paid. Many churches are going bankrupt and the lands are being purchased. If you actually rode around Atlanta, there are a lot of former churches that are now improv theaters, clubs, bars, restaurants, because churches are failing. The main reason they're failing is because, well, the two main reasons they're failing. One, they fail the communities to which they're supposed to take care of. But then two, they fail to realize that the internet was going to allow the younger generations, as well as my generation, to read and research and discover that your message is wholly false. This is why you see so many pastors nowadays. And I gave a warning about 10 years ago. I said, pastors, you better start talking about energy. You better start talking about transmutation. And what do you see churches talking about today? Energy, transmutation. You got a pastor out there making sure that he says that we're little G's under the big G. Why? Because these millennials and these Gen Xers like myself, we always understood that we are small G's. We're not the creators of this universe, but we're small G's. But that doesn't necessarily mean that there is a creator of this universe, because you cannot prove that in any form or fashion. So I've seen pastors starting to say that we are gods, I am God. And that message will continue to grow. So for all you pastors who are not saying that, here's my warning. Because 10 years from now, I'm going to be saying 10 years ago, I told y'all to start preaching it. And you got it in your book. Your Jesus said, is it not written that ye are gods? You better start using that one. Otherwise, you're going to continue to lose more and more and more, and your church will disappear. But I hope you don't listen. I hope you think that I'm full of shit. I hope you think that I'm one of the false prophets, the Antichrist, the ones who will be against Jesus and the great falling away because since I left Christianity. I hope you follow that line and put me in that category and ignore everything that I say. Because when you do, then within the next 150 years, Christianity will be nothing more than myth, as it should be. So y'all have a great day. And remember always, you have to free yourself to be yourself, because your greatness is non-negotiable. Good journey, good vibration.